This coin sucks. This is a very popular coin right now, and I think it's a terrible investment. I do not have any in my portfolio. If it's your first time here, I'm Crypto Nerd. I give you evidence-based education regarding cryptocurrency, not financial advice. The coin I'm talking about today, guys, is Jupiter, or Jupe. Jupiter is a DEX on Solana. Right now, Solana is a hot narrative, so people look at Jupiter and say, what an easy beta play. Solana will do a 5x, Jupiter will do a 50x, easy. But it's not that simple. If you dig a bit deeper into this coin, you'll see it has some glaring problems that I'm going to outline for you. This is Jupiter's profile on CoinGecko. If you're not sure what that is, CoinGecko is a cryptocurrency data aggregator site. Essentially, it collects all sorts of information about a ton of different cryptocurrencies and compiles it in a very easy way for you to see and review and get information about. If we scroll down and read about what this coin actually is, Jupiter is a decentralized exchange aggregator that allows users to swap tokens at optimal prices with low slippage and transaction fees in the Solana ecosystem. A lot of you are probably like, I have no idea what that means, but those words sound fancy and technical, so this is probably an awesome coin. Let me explain it for you. It is a marketplace where people can come together and trade different cryptocurrencies in a decentralized fashion because it's built on a blockchain instead of Web 2. You know how you can go to Coinbase and buy and sell cryptocurrencies there? You can do that on Jupiter as well. In fact, I just went ahead and came over to Jupiter, and I'm not going to connect my wallet or anything or actually do the swap process. But for example, you could connect your Solana Phantom wallet, and then you could trade whatever coin you want to sell. Let's say you want to sell just USDC to make it easy. And then you would buy whatever else you want to buy, let's say Bonk, and then you would just hit the buy button and you would swap. It's a giant pool / marketplace of a bunch of people coming together and swapping coins with each other. The main difference is it is built on a blockchain called Solana instead of the regular internet called Web 2. Many of you are still probably hearing this and you're like, whoa, this is totally revolutionary. This is basically Coinbase built on Solana. It's Web 3. The truth is there are already many DEXs, which is what we just saw in the crypto space already. Solana already has a few other DEXs. Ethereum has a bunch of DEXs, and other blockchains have their own DEXs as well. And in my opinion, while Jupiter may do okay, it will not outperform its competitors. Let's dig a bit deeper and identify some of the big problems that I have with Jupiter. The biggest problem with Jupiter is its market cap to fully diluted valuation ratio. Jupiter's market cap, which quantifies the entire value of all circulating Jupiter tokens, comes out to just over 1 billion. But if you take a look at the fully diluted valuation, it's at almost 7.5 billion. This is a 7.5 times discrepancy. This means the total amount of tokens is significantly greater than the circulating amount of tokens. And if we come down here and take a look at circulating supply and compare to total supply, you'll see that that totally checks out. When investing in a cryptocurrency, you want it to have really healthy tokenomics, which evaluates the supply side rather than the demand side of a coin. In fact, if you take a look at the market cap to fully diluted valuation ratio, you'll see that it comes out to 0.13. You want this as close to 1.0 as possible. 0.13 is really disastrously bad. That measures how far away these two numbers are. And unfortunately, this is a really terrible, glaringly bad sign. The reason this discrepancy is bad is because it indicates that $6.5 billion worth, approximately, of this coin is either held by the team, insiders, venture capitalists, or is yet to be released by some emission schedule, either of which would add tremendous selling pressure to this coin. All of these locked coins are going to be dumped into the circulating supply, and as you know, as supply goes up, price goes down, and that's going to constantly stifle the growth of Jupiter. So this means that there's going to be constant, tremendous supply flowing into this coin that's going to be always driving this price down. I generally consider anything less than a 0.7 a major red flag, and I avoid it altogether, and there's very few exceptions to this. This is significantly significantly lower than 0.7 at 0.13. So this is the first glaring problem, this big discrepancy, a 7.5 times difference. If you were a super nerd in our Discord, you could have found this out immediately by typing /supply jupe and gotten an immediate evaluation of its tokenomics. You can see it gets a 14 out of 100 and a rating of poor. Jupiter has poor tokenomics. You can also do /info and then any coin you want, and you'll get a little blurb that says exactly what it is so you know what you're buying. In addition to that, you get market reports posted daily right into the Discord. You also get auto-updating news, so definitely join the Discord. Link is in the description. The second problem, completely unrelated to this discrepancy, would be that the fully diluted valuation is $7.5 billion. That is extremely big. This is the main dashboard of CoinGecko. We can scroll down and see all sorts of different coins, and this number right here is the market cap of the given coin. We remembered that Jupiter's fully diluted valuation is $7.5 billion. If you come down here, you'll notice that these coins already are worth under $7 billion, which means that Jupiter would be placed at a top 20 coin if all of its tokens were circulating. Top 20 coin is already extremely big and means it has very little upside. In crypto, you want a good mix of really large, low risk, low reward coins, medium-sized, medium risk, medium reward coins, and tiny, high risk, high reward coins. Even if Jupiter had perfect tokenomics, that would already put Jupiter at a low reward coin. So, given that it doesn't have perfect tokenomics, not only is it low reward, it's high risk. In fact, this is Uniswap. This is the biggest DEX built on Ethereum. If we take a look at its tokenomics, we can see that its market cap is $4.3 billion and its fully diluted valuation is $5.7 billion. This means Jupiter is already valued, has a bigger fully diluted valuation than even Uniswap. This suggests that Jupiter is a better project than Uniswap. Given that Uniswap has been around forever and processes tons of liquidity and exists on many different chains, it is crazy to say that Jupiter is a better project and should be valued more than Uniswap. So that is the second red flag, which is its size. Now for my third point, I want to address a counter argument someone could possibly make. You could argue maybe Jupiter is actually undervalued and is processing tremendous amounts of liquidity and deserves to be valued more than all those other things. This is a site called DeFi Llama. This is a data aggregator for DeFi related stuff. It's like CoinGecko, but for DeFi. And I have Jupiter's profile pulled up here. There are two things you have to know here. The two most important metrics that you should pay attention to are total value locked and volume. Total value locked is how much liquidity is being staked through that platform, and volume is how much swapping is being done through that platform. Both of these metrics are linked to value. Essentially, the bigger these numbers are, the more valued the project should be. Take a look at Jupiter's TVL. It is 1 billion. Now take a look at Uniswap's TVL. It is 4.5 billion, 4.5 times that of Jupiter. But maybe its volume is much greater. Jupiter's volume is 102 million. Uniswap's volume is over 1 billion. So that means Uniswap has 4.5 times the TVL Jupiter does and is processing 10 times the liquidity Jupiter is in a 24-hour period. So now explain to me why Jupiter is valued at 7.5 billion, but Uniswap is valued at 5.7 billion. What I'm saying is these numbers are not special. They're not that good even. So no, Jupiter is not undervalued. It's not processing tons of liquidity. In fact, it's overvalued. It's processing little liquidity, and it's still valued at more than the actual biggest projects. So not only does it have this huge discrepancy here, not only is it already a very large project, but it's also overvalued. Jupiter is processing less liquidity than competitors, yet is valued more than they are. Right now, Jupiter is overvalued, and people still think it's going to outperform its competitors. This is why you have to be so careful about what influencers and crypto creators are shilling you. They create this buzz, they drive the price up artificially, and now you're buying crappy coins for more than they're worth. And that's how you lose money in crypto. I wanted to give you a couple more examples. This is Aave, another DeFi platform built on Ethereum. Aave's total value locked is 11 billion. 24-hour volume is 225 million. What's its valuation? 2 billion, less than a third of what Jupiter is, despite Aave processing so much more. And here's a really similar one. This is Radium, a DEX also built on Solana, and it has similar numbers to Jupiter. Radium's total value locked is 860 million, just under what Jupiter has at 1 billion, but its 24-hour volume is almost 300 million, almost 3 times what Jupiter is. The difference is Radium is not currently being hyped on social media. Let's take a look at its stats. You'll see that its market cap is 400 million and its fully diluted valuation is 800 million, not 7 billion. So despite doing very similar TVL and 3 times the volume and having healthier tokenomics, it is valued at almost 10 times less than what Jupiter is. Guys, if you want free $10, I have a deal with Gemini that if you use the link in the description and make an account and trade $100, they will deposit $10 into your account for free. It doesn't cost you anything. It takes 10 minutes and you get $10 for free. I do one-on-one calls on my website, thecryptonerd.net. So if you want to have a one-on-one discussion, sign up for that. Make sure to join the Discord, link in the description. Make sure to subscribe and like the video. Guys, I'm providing you with honest information and I'm trying to help you out, trying to save you some money, trying to prevent you from making bad decisions. Stick around. Come on. I'll give you some good stuff. If you're brand new to the crypto space, check out this video that I'm going to put in the middle of my head where I talk about how to get started and give you some good tips to success. Thanks for watching.